Hey everybody, welcome to week one of this summer edition course of U.S. history. This week, well, before we get into that, let me just say that if you have not yet read through the syllabus or you have not yet watched the introductory video, then I would ask that you first do that, because that is going to lay forth some really important information that you're going to want to know in order to navigate this course. So if you haven't done that yet, pause this video, go back, do those things, and then come back. If you have already done those, then we'll just continue on. So with that, this week we're going to be focusing in specifically on the colonial era, and we're going to be looking at the dates from about 1607 up to about 1776. Again, this is an 18-week course brought down into about 4.5, 5 weeks. So there's a lot of information that we're going to have to cover. And so this week we're going to be focusing in on the settlement of just a handful of the original 13 colonies. I'm not going to have time to go into all of them, but we are going to focus in on 3 of them, and they would be Jamestown, settled in 1607, Plymouth Plantation, settled in 1620, and Massachusetts Bay, settled by the Puritans in 1630. And so we're going to look at the development of life and society and the economies of each of these regions, and kind of look at some of the major events that took place during the colonial era, including the First Great Awakening, which was a religious revival. You have the Enlightenment, and both of those events are really significant, not only to the colonial development of these colonies, but also to the overall development of the United States as these colonies begin to move towards declaring their independence from Great Britain. And that's kind of where we're going to end this week. We're going to be looking at those major events and sort of setting up next week when we'll dive into the American Revolution and the early Republic of the United States. So lots of content to look at this week. You've got a lecture. In fact, I think you've got 2 lectures. And again, I've tried to scale these back a little bit so that they're not as long. But you've got 2 lectures, one on Jamestown, one on the Enlightenment. You've got some reading to do. You've got some videos to watch. And so this week you don't have any particular assignments that you have to accomplish, although the following weeks you'll have something to do each week. So this week it would probably be beneficial to try and get ahead as much as you possibly can. So, but that's what we got going on this week. If you have questions or comments or concerns, please contact me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Again, if you don't hear back from me within 24 hours, it probably means I didn't receive the correspondence, so email me again. And yeah, so if you have questions, contact me. I'll get back to you. Otherwise, as I will always leave you, go in peace, be warm and filled. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper, and may the odds forever be in your favor. Have a blessed week, guys.